Hey everyone, how you doing? It's Eric here, and today we're going to talk about Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz, which is on its way to the Switch in a HD remake form. Now, I know a lot of people actually wanted to see Super Monkey Ball 1 and 2 come along. Personally, I haven't played any of the Monkey Ball games, but I have heard that opinion out there. The good news is that this new one, Banana Blitz, that is coming back, it's actually coming with some changes that might help alleviate some of the problems. It might not perfect the formula that 1 and 2 may have had, but it's fixing some of them. Just a quick side note here, if you're into Monkey Ball and you're looking for a similar game, there is another one coming out. Not another Monkey Ball game, but a game called Rollout that is very much inspired by and practically looks the same as Monkey Ball. It's coming to the Switch. It's a small indie game that reached funding super quickly and in fact got to the stretch goal to say that it could come to Switch, so maybe keep an eye on that one in the future. I'll leave a link down below. Ignore the lighting change, I had to re-record this. But today is about Super Monkey Ball HD Remake, so let's get into these changes. The first and probably instantly noticeable change here is the controls. You see, the first game was a Wii game. It meant that you used the Wii remote and its motion controls to tilt and turn and move everything around. Now, because the new game isn't just coming to Switch, it's coming to multiple platforms, it means they've adjusted the controls to be able to use, I guess, the control sticks to control things. The control. Now, they did actually note that it has uniquely optimized control schemes for each platform. Does that mean the motion controls are back for the Switch version? Probably. And does that mean the Switch version will have both control schemes? Also, possibly. For me personally, I'm definitely hoping that it has both, not only because there's got to be a riot somewhere in the world if you take out the motion controls and don't put them back into the Switch version, but also because I would just like to try out both versions. I mean, the classic experience, the old school Monkey Ball experience, is obviously using control sticks. However, I've heard that some people say the motion controls, they actually enjoyed and preferred that, so I would like to try both. The second change here, which is actually a fairly big one for a portion of the audience, is this time attack mode. At first, it might not sound like having a time attack mode and leaderboards and stuff like that built around it is a very big deal in a Monkey Ball game for a lot of people, and it might not be, but there is a decent chunk of the audience out there that plays these Monkey Ball games that enjoys getting the best time possible. You see, you can try break these levels and just do ridiculous things to get through them. Besting that time and throwing it on the leaderboards is something that people will have a lot of fun with. While we're talking about the leaderboards, we might as well get on to number 3 here, and that's this new Decathlon mode. To understand the Decathlon, we kind of need to understand the minigames. So in the original, there were 50 minigames. Like, who needs 50 minigames? This game sure didn't. Apparently there were some rubbish ones in there. But now they've reduced that down to 10. And they're also calling it 10 fan favorites. So whether they're bringing back old school ones from other games, not just this game, we've got to wait and see there. And if you're anything like me, sitting there wondering, why would they remove the minigames? Why not just leave them all in there? Well, the motion controls is most likely the reason there, because it just couldn't possibly be put on the other consoles that don't have the motion controls. Now, this Decathlon is for the players to challenge themselves in what seems to be a single player version of this multiplayer events type thing to, I guess, get the best goal they can and then put that up on the leaderboard, which to me, it sounds like a pretty good move. Like, what if you don't have a whole bunch of friends to play the minigames with? Then they're kind of useless to you. But in this mode, you still can play them and try get a good score. The next one here, some people are gonna like. I don't know how much yet though, because they haven't explained it, but some people are gonna like. They have adjusted the difficulty. Now, the reason that this could go down well is that, well, apparently the first and second Monkey Ball game had a greater sense of difficulty compared to this one. Now, adjusting the difficulty, it sounds like they're making the late game harder, as they were saying themselves that they kind of struggled through it. Some of them. To what end? I don't know. Maybe they're just bad at games. Who knows? But hopefully it's more difficult. I don't know about the early game though, because apparently the early game was quite easy. It had a lot of guardrails and stuff to stop you from rolling off, which, I mean, kind of makes sense if that's your first Monkey Ball game, but maybe they can up that danger level up just a little bit here. With over 100 levels, all split into different worlds and bosses and everything, there's plenty of room for them to scale difficulty, so we'll see how it goes. Now, the fifth and very last thing that they mentioned here that I haven't actually seen anything on is they apparently reworked the UI. So the menus and everything like that, they updated it to be more modern. I'm not going to break that one down because we know almost nothing about it, but it's worth noting that they are trying to make things more modern. So you might be saying at this stage, hey Eric, Why is there more than 5, buddy? You said more than 5. Where's the more? And that comes down to a statement that they made. They basically come out and said, we can't share any further details just yet, but there's going to be a lot of hidden features. Now to me that says, well, there's going to be a lot of hidden features. I don't know what they're not telling us, but there's obviously stuff that they're hiding that maybe it could be big, maybe it could be something small, and maybe it could be another 100 levels. Don't get your hopes up. We're just going to play the old wait and see game, which we love playing here. Now, if you want a little bit more details, the game isn't a full price game. It is apparently a $40 game, which is pretty good. 40 US, by the way. I'm pretty sure that's clear. Australian, I don't know. It is coming to Xbox, Switch. I don't know why I said Switch second then. PS4, and of course, PC, but later on. It's not coming with the rest of them. I think only a few months later though. And personally, I'm really hoping that this means that we're going to get more Super Monkey Ball games in the future. This is like, hopefully, they're testing the monkey waters. And then once all the monkeys are in the water, they can be like, oh, look, there's lots of monkeys in the water. It turns out everyone loves monkeys. Let's get in the water and throw some more monkeys at them. I'm hoping for more Monkey Ball games. Now, if you like monkeys and you like a guy who keeps you up to date with the latest stuff that's coming out to the Switch, make sure to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with mostly stuff that's coming out of the Switch, not so much the monkeys. Oh, and don't forget to keep an ear out for that little game called Rollout that's coming in the future. And also, I stream games and I might stream Monkey Ball. So head over to my Twitch sometime and maybe check me out there. I stream like generally 4 days a week. Yeah. Cool guys, thank you for watching, and remember, for great Nintendo entertainment, you can count on me. I haven't done one of these end screens in a while, but I just want to let some of you guys know who keep up to date with all my videos that there's going to be a few changes happening coming up very soon. We're just doing some things behind the scenes and some things that are going to come apparent soon, and I will let you guys know about them. But if you're wondering, again, what's going on, again, another week between a video, that's what's going on. I apologize, but trust me, it's all going to be for the better. Thank you.